Hello everyone, welcome to channel Adda 3.0. Please subscribe our channel to get the notification of the latest videos. So in the previous video we have discussed about successive concept in percentages. In today's video also we are going to discuss about the successive concept with some more interesting questions. So here is the first question and I am reading the question. The question is, a shopkeeper decides to sell a certain item at a certain price. He marks the price of the item by increasing the decided price by 30%. While selling the item, he offers 20% discount. Find how many percent he gets more on the decided price. So first of all, try to understand the question first of all and understand all the conditions of the question. What are the conditions of the question is, what do we see in the question is, a shopkeeper, then he decided a price on certain item. Later he marked a price on the item. After, what did he do? He sold the item to someone. So last condition is selling price. And if we see the comparison between the decided price and selling price, if we see the comparison between the decided price and the selling price, we will get profit or loss. We will get profit or loss. Decided price is nothing but a cost price. And later, if we compare market price and selling price, we will get discount here. We will get a discount here. So by taking all these, actually if you try to solve this question in basic concepts, you have to assume a value of 100, assume a value of 100 as decided price. But here we are not going to solve these type of questions in basic levels which we have learned in the school times. So today we are going to solve these type of questions in two methods, which are the best methods for every type of question. So here is the first question. First method, actually there are two types of methods which we can solve. There are five types of methods which we can solve, but I am going to explain you only two methods which are very most important methods here. So here let us try to solve this question in ratio method first. Ratio method. Then later we will solve the question in another method. First of all, we will try to solve the question in ratio method first of all. Why I prefer to the ratio method is, it is a very much more advanced technique to solve these type of questions. Not these type of questions, many more types of questions. So here I am taking the ratios of given condition. What did the shopkeeper do here is, he decided a price is 2. After, what did he do? He he increased he increased 20 percentage on DP and marked the price again, later what did he do? According to the condition, from the marked price he gave he offered 20 percentage discount. He offered a 20 percentage of discount. Sorry, here it is 30 percentage. According to the question, actually it is 30 percentage. So here it is discount. He offered a discount of 20 percentage. Then he sold it to a certain amount. And what is the last most condition of the question is, how many percentage did he get more on the decided price? That means comparison between selling price and decided price is going on here. Here we are solving a successive concept. So for solving a successive concept, we just have to multiply the given ratios. So what are the ratios here? I'm taking the values of the ratios here. So what did he do? First of all, he increased 30 percentage, and then later what did he do? He decreased 20 percentage again. He decreased 20 percentage again. So here I am taking the percentage values, I am converting the percentage values into the fraction. So what is the fraction value of 30 percentage? Fraction value of 30 percentage is 3 by 10. 30 upon 100 is 3 by 10. So it is 3 by 10, and 20 percentage is 1 by 5. 1 by 5. Here it is increasing. So if we consider decided price as 10 units, if we consider decided price as 10 units, then market price will be 3 units more than the 10 units. 3 units more than 10 units. So here I am writing decided price as 10 and market price as 13. Then later, what did he do? He offered a discount. Here, if we consider market price as 5 units, if we consider market price as 5 units, after giving a discount of 1 unit, the selling price becomes 4 units. Finish. So here just we have to multiply those conditions, and I'm multiplying here, 2 2's 4 and 2 5's. 5 into 5 is 25. 5 into 5 is 25 and 13 into 2 is 26. This is the decided price or cost price, and this is the selling price now. What do we get here? Market price gets cancelled, and what do we get here? Decided price and market price. Selling price. Decided price and selling price. So let us assume decided price as cost price and selling price. At the starting of the video, I told you if we compare cost price and selling price, we will get a profit or loss. So what is here? It is profit. It is profit. That means he got more percentage value. He got more on the decided price. Now let us consider decided price as 25, and how many units did he get more than the decided price? Here, if we see the difference between decided price and selling price, he got 1 unit more than decided price, isn't it? So here let us compare them and try to convert them into fraction. Here 1 unit more upon what? Upon decided price. It is given in the question. These comparisons are very important. So here 1 upon decided price is how much? 25. But the question's condition is he is asking a percentage value. So we directly multiply it with 100. We get the value of 4%. That means how many percentage more did he get is 4% here. So this concept is actually very important. No need to take all those things. We just can directly go through the percentages from here, and directly we can calculate these things. But I will try to explain you the next method. The next method is, let us take a line for the first condition. Let us take 2 lines for the second condition. You can convert this question into compound interest, if not increasing percentage values and decreasing percentage values. You can convert the questions however you want. Actually, preparing for the questions is not important. Clearing all the concepts is very important in aptitude, not in aptitude, to make your mathematics stronger. So you have to go through the concepts, not through the questions. So here, for the first condition, it is said that 30% is increased. For the first condition, it is said that 30% is increased on decided price, and for the second condition, it is said that minus 20% is offered. Offered on what? Minus 20% is offered on 30. So minus 20% of 30 is what? Minus 20% of 30 is what? Minus 20% of 30 is nothing but 6. Which 6? Minus 6. Minus 20% of 30 is nothing but minus 6. Let us see, minus 20 into 30 upon 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 gets cancelled, and minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. So here we get minus 6. After adding all these, you will get the exact value. Let us add plus 30 and minus 20. Plus 30 and minus 20, we get plus 10. Plus 10. Plus 10 minus 6 is 4% more. Here we got a plus value. So he got more percentage. 4% more on the decided price. So how how easily we can solve these type of questions without assuming 100, without assuming x. If you assume x, somewhere you will be somewhere you will feel difficult to solve the questions. So if you clear all these type of concepts, you will be you will solve each and every question within seconds. So here is the next question. The question is, in a forest there are 10,000 trees. Find the expected number of trees after 3 years. If the objective is to increase the number at the rate of 5% per year. So here actually this question, if you see, it is on the basics of compound interest. If you take the total number of trees as principal, it is 40,000, and the number of years is given as 3 years, and the rate of interest, that means at a rate of increasing rate of interest is what, 5%. So let us try to solve this question by assuming this question as a compound interest. So here let us try to take boxes. One box for the first year, two boxes for the second year, and three boxes for the third year. Three boxes for the third year. Actually you can solve this question in ratio method also. It will be very useful if you try in ratio method. You can try in the ratio method, but you can solve in the school basic concepts also. That means we have a formula for compound interest, which is a equals to p into 1 plus r upon 100 whole power n. So you can solve in that type also, but I prefer for this type of concept, this type of method for easy calculation. So here let us assume the principal as 40,000, and rate of interest is how much? Rate of interest is 5%. So what is the fraction value of 5%? Is 1 by 20. Let us understand one by one. So here it is increasing by 10 per, sorry, here it is increasing by 5% upon what? Upon 40,000. So what is 5% of 40,000? It is 2,000. 5% of 40,000 is what? 2,000. And later in the second year also it is increased by 2,000, and in the third year it is increased by 2,000 again. But according to the condition of the question is, it is increasing successively. It is increasing successively. So later what happens here? Later what happens here is, this value is increasing upon the first year value. So here 5% upon 2,000 is how much? Total value we have taken as 5%. So 5% upon 2,000 is how much? 100. So here it is 100. And here what happens? Here it is increasing like this. Here it is increasing like this. Here it is increasing upon this, and here it will be increased upon both years, both the years. So it is how much? 5% of 2% is 100, and 5% of 2,000 is how much? 100. Totally how much it is? It is 200. 200. Later here this value is increasing upon this. 5% of 100 is what? 5 itself. 5% of 100 is what? 5 itself. So here let us calculate all these things. You will get exact compound interest. What is the compound interest? Here is 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 6,000, and 100 plus 200 is 300 plus 5. What is this value? This value is compound interest directly. This value is compound interest. How much compound interest did the person get on 40,000? Is 6,305 rupees. So here, according to the condition of the question, what question says is, what is the expected total number of trees? What is the expected total number of trees after 3 years? After 3 years, how many it will be? Before 3 years, trees were 40,000, and after 3 years they were increased by 6,305, and total number of trees after 3 years is 46,305 trees. Here is the next question. The cost price of a machine is certain amount if the rate of depreciation, actually in the previous question we have taken increase value, but here rate of depreciation will be going on here. So the cost price of a machine is certain amount if the rate of depreciation is 10 percentage per year. Find how many percentage overall depreciated on cost price of machine. So here let us try to understand the question in try to solve the question in boxes method. So what he is asking is overall depreciation. Whenever you see total depreciation, if not overall depreciation, you directly take the boxes and try to solve it. So here it is one box for the first year and two boxes for the second year. Two boxes for the second year. How the increment will goes or depreciation will goes on here is like this. So in the first year, how much it is depreciated? Depreciation means decreasing. Depreciated is with 10 percentage. In the first year, it is depreciated by 10 percentage, and in the second year also it is depreciated by 10 percentage. In the second year also it is depreciated by 10 percentage. Later, here it is depreciated upon the depreciated value of the first year. So here 10 percentage of 10 percentage minus 10 percentage of minus 10 units. How much it is? Plus 1 units. So here we will get the plus 1 units, and we get the value of 19 percentage in depreciation. What is the total depreciation value? Here is minus 19 percentage has depreciated after 2 years. After 2 years. So here in the same way, I have taken another question. I have taken another question. With the help of this question, I have twisted the question myself. So let us try to actually this is the question. This question I have twisted myself, but this question is in the textbook of 8th standard Maharashtra board. So here let us try to see the question. The cost price of a machine is 2,50,000. In the previous one I have taken a certain amount, but here I am giving the value. The cost price of a machine is 2,50,000 if the rate of depreciation is 10 percentage per year. Find the depreciation in price. Find the depreciation in price of machine after 2 years. What is he asking is find the depreciation price, not overall price with the depreciation. So here let us try to solve the question. What is the exact cost price of the machine? The exact cost price of the machine is 2,50,000. Exact cost price of the machine is 2,50,000. How much it is how much it is depreciated in the first year? It is depreciated by 10 percentage. So what is the value of 10 percentage? Here is the value of 10 percentage 1 by 10 in fractions. So in the first year it is depreciated how much? 10 percentage of 2,50,000. 10 percentage of 2,50,000 is how much? 10 percentage of 2,50,000 is 0 gets cancelled and we will get 25,000. 10 percentage depreciation of 2,50,000 is 25,000 for the first year. So it is depreciated. I am taking the minus sign. And in the second year, also it will be depreciated with 25,000 rupees, but it is depreciating successively. So here it will be depreciated upon the depreciated value of the first year. So how much? 10%. 10% of 25,000 is nothing but 2,500. Which 2,500? Plus 2,500. If you see, try to calculate. Minus 10 percentage depreciation minus 10 percentage of minus 25,000. You have to use these minus signs to get the exact value in depreciation mode. In the positive signs, everything will be okay and everything will be going on right. So no need of signs and all. But in depreciation mode, you have to take all the signs. Everything must be very careful. You have to solve the question very carefully. So here minus minus gets cancelled and 10 0 0 gets cancelled, we will get plus 2500. 2500 then minus 25 minus 25,000 minus 25,000 minus 25,000 is minus 50,000 minus 50,000 and plus 2500 plus 2500. If you solve this, it is depreciated by 47,500 rupees. You will get the answer easily. But if you want to solve this question by using the formula, amount equals to P into 1 plus R upon 100 whole power n, then amount will be P into 1 plus R is what? R is minus 10 upon 100 whole power 2. So if you solve this question, it will take time. If you go through this concept, you will make miracles. And there is one more method which we can solve. Is in the previous condition, what do we do? 10% is decreased and 10% is decreased, and 10% upon 10% is plus 1, and we got minus 19% as overall decrease. Minus 19% overall decrease upon what? Minus 19% decrease upon 2,50,000. Minus 19% decrease. Minus 19% decrease upon overall 2,50,000. So minus 19% is nothing but minus 19 upon 100. So 0 zeros gets cancelled, and minus 19 into 2,500 is how much? Minus 47,500. You can solve this question in this method also. There are many methods. There are many concepts. Actually, what I want to tell you is, don't go through the questions, go through the concepts. If you like my videos, please share the videos and comment like. Thank you for watching my channel.